Hi friends, so in our Latin America unit, we are actually going to use our textbook system um, for TCI, which is our 8th grade social studies textbook and interactive notebook and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. We haven't used it yet, and I know it's a little bit challenging for us to kind of set it up and check it out for the first time at home, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Mr. Hintz has used it with his 8th graders already, and he told me that they really like it, so we're going to give it a try. So this is what it looks like in Rapid Identity. So you have to be logged into Rapid Identity, and then you'll automatically be logged in here. Okay, so when you click that, it will bring you to the TCI site. Okay, so this is all of the chapters and whatnot in our textbook. We don't use our textbook very often, but we are now going to for our Latin America unit and maybe in the future. Okay, so you'll see all the chapters here. Obviously, we're done with Canada and the United States, so you can just hop right to Latin America. And the first one we're going to do is spatial inequality in Mexico City. Okay, so if you click on that, I have the teacher version, so I have to do one more click, but you should be right into this once you click on that. Okay, so you'll see there's like a navigation bar that can go to different ones, but right now we're just sticking with chapter 9. Okay, and you'll see this is your actual online textbook. And there's some cool things within it, like you can click on these words. If you're like, oh geez, I don't really know what that means, you can click on these and it gives you an actual definition right there, which is kind of nice. So some of the things that you're going to want to know about up here, this first one is the reading level. So there's 2 reading level options. This is kind of like the standard 8th, 9th grade reading level. Okay, so if you don't struggle at all with reading or comprehension or stuff like that, you're probably fine to leave it. If you sometimes feel like you do struggle with reading or things like that, try the B. So click B and it will actually give you a different version of it. Okay, just at a lower reading level. And nobody will see, not even me, that you chose a different one. That's totally up to you if that's something you want to do or not. Okay, so that's reading level there. This one's really cool because it will actually play the text for you or read it to you if you prefer that.
Spatial inequality in Mexico City. From shacks to skyscrapers. Introduction.
Okay, so if you would rather have it read to you, that's an option too, which is kind of nice. This one's cool too because it will pick out the main ideas of the whole text for you. So if you click that, you'll see it actually highlights the main ideas of the reading. So you don't even have to come up with it. Okay, so it's kind of neat. So it will highlight the main ideas for you. Other things that it offers, and these are all just kind of optional things, like highlight. If it helps you when you're reading to highlight things, okay, you can choose the color. That's an option. You don't have to do that unless that's part of the assignment, and I'll let you know that, but highlighting is there too. Or adding notes if it helps you. I'm a teacher, so I can't add notes, but if it helps you, you can click like a post-it note here and add some things that maybe you are trying to remember or things like that. Then after the reading piece, if you scroll down, this is your digital notebook. Okay, and it's right here for you. So think about a city you know or recently visited. In the space below, draw and label some of its main features. You might include important buildings, main streets, major landmarks, neighborhoods, and homes. Then complete the chart. So it says, draw and label some of its main features of the city. So this is kind of fun because you can draw in here. You can add text boxes. I'm just going to kind of show you the different things that they have to offer. Obviously, I'm not doing the assignment, but if you click through here, you can find different shapes if you needed that. So maybe for your city, you'll look for a house or a building or a shop or things like that. So it has like clip art options. You can fill things in with color. Here, whoops, how do I get over there? There we go. Here are some like options as far as like shading goes. If you had like a shape in there that you shaded, you can change that. Here's just a drawing tool option, and then you can change the color or the font and stuff like that. So it's kind of neat. And then here are more as far as like how thick you want it. I don't have it selected, but and then if you want to delete something, you can delete that by just clicking it and clicking the trash can. So kind of cool. Then as you scroll down, it says complete the chart. What are the best characteristics of this city? What are the worst characteristics of this city? So you're just going to list some things, okay? And depending on how many sections we're doing for the day, I'll always let you know. But If we're done with that section for the day and that's all we're doing, then great. But if we're still moving, then you're going to click down here where it says next section. And I'll always tell you what section we're learning about or using, okay? So you'll go through and read it or have it read to you, and then your digital notebook is right down here, and you can drag and drop things into where they're supposed to go, etc. And then there's another chart. So it's kind of cool that your digital notebook is right in here. You don't have to navigate to two places. And then your reading is right in here as well. So we are going to start to use this probably for the rest of the year, to be honest. But we're just going to try it out first for our Latin America unit. If we did jump around units, like let's say now I'm like, oh, we're going to do Indigenous cultures today. You could click on lesson 10. And now you are at that lesson already, okay? And then as a teacher, I can go view your notebook and see what have you gotten done, are you on the right track, etc. Okay? So if you skip it, I'll know because your notebook will be blank, so make sure you don't do that. So this is just to kind of get you started. Like I said, these main features up here, if you are a Spanish speaker, you could change it to Spanish if that's your primary language, which is kind of cool too. But these features up here are just to help you out throughout this process. You just have to make sure you're logged into Rapid Identity, and then you will find the TCI button there, and that will navigate you to that home page, which then you'll find the correct chapter that you need. All right, happy learning. Let me know if you have questions.